I am a product of the Gary Public School Corporation. My parents were recruited to teach here. All of my aunts taught in the school system. I've watched the growth and the decline of the school system over the last so many years once I was. So, when I was a youngster, Gary was a population that peaked about 177,000. You quoted the census for 2010 had us right a tick under 80. Approximate census for 2015 had us a tick under 70,000. So we are a shrinking city. So, and you may have covered this, but I guess the question I have for you is, so Gary School Corporation is a business, right? And its product is our kids' future. It is a business like anything else, right? It's got to be run that way. Therefore, where we, not you, but we as a community dropped the ball over the last 30 years or so, is that we did not watch trends of declining population. We didn't build these schools, we just lost population. We did not recognize the impact of charter schools, which we should have in a strategic plan, but we did not adjust for that, okay? So I guess the question, you may have addressed it before, is the Gary Community School Corporation Board now putting out 5-year and 10-year plans that the community can read and grade, and then if you're going to put those out for the community, how are you going to grade them so the community can look at it? Because, well, another thing we have is a lack of trust for the community. So how are you, to be more transparent, is there a 5-year plan, is there a 10-year plan, or are we just going to continue to run from episode to episode, boiler of failing and roof leaking, or is there an actual capital plan, plan for recruitment, those sort of things that we can tangibly see in a 10-year and a 5-year plan so we can grade how they're doing.
So the community came together and concluded after, I believe, a 26-week episode of a strategic planning committee that met at the Career Center from local community colleges, the mayor's office, community members from all communities, even Lake Station, and outside community came out and helped us with that strategic plan as well. And we adopted that plan last year, but we also adopted the Superintendent's Courageous Plan, which is a plan to really move to the next generation of schools, the next generation of students, the next generation of teachers, and to be able to provide a service for our greatest assets, what's best for students today, tomorrow, and every day. You know, I'm not an educator, I'm a businessman, and I bring that business sense to the board, and everything I look at from business. We had paraprofessionals and administrators we had to lay off, and all of those, and probably, I say just 6 of those touched my life personally. But as a business person, I knew that financially, even though I love them to death, and I know some of them have done a lot for me, I had to make a vote at the end of the night to do what's best for the students and what's best for the school corporation, and knowing that we could not keep them on board. I voted to support the superintendent recommendation when it came to terminate or lay off those teachers, because we just could not afford to keep them on. So the superintendent is preparing as we speak for a state of the district address, and she mentioned to us that maybe sometime in May that state of the district address will happen, and she will come before the community and lay out that plan. Only thing that she's been waiting for is that collaboration with Jack Martin and the financial specialist, so that we can financially know where we are. Because guess what? The last 2.5 years, financially, we can give you a picture of where we were, because no one internally could give us that data, give us that information. And if you can't tell me, and you can't reconcile a book or reconcile bank accounts, and you're receiving $115,000 or more,